Hello everybody, today we are going to make a big batch of restaurant style melt in mouth Malai Kofta, which you can make it for birthdays, Diwali dinners, gatherings with ease. So let's get started. First step, we will prepare the potato and paneer koftas. Grate the potatoes when it is completely cooled down after boiling, and grate the paneer as well. Now add this to the bowl and add red chili powder, coriander powder, garlic and ginger powder, some salt and kasuri methi. Now add in some cornstarch. Cornstarch acts as a binder for your koftas. This will prevent them to break in the hot oil. Now knead everything well to form a smooth dough. Cover and rest the dough for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, you can warm up the oil and prepare for deep frying. Now divide the dough to form equal size balls. I suggest you test a kofta by frying on medium heat and see if it is breaking or not. If it is not breaking, you can go ahead with the recipe. I like to dust all the kofta balls with cornstarch before frying. This just makes it more easy, and I will be more assured that the koftas won't break. There will not be extra moisture on the koftas. It's time to fry all the koftas now. Make sure the oil is heated well, not very hot, no on low heat. It should be on medium heat. Fry 5 to 6 koftas at a time depending on the size of your pan. Do not overcrowd the pan. Otherwise the heat drops down and the koftas will take longer to cook, or they may disintegrate. See how crisp the koftas are. It's time to make the kofta gravy now. I have given all the measurements and instructions in the link below on my blog post, so please refer to the measurements there. I have used my instant pot. You can use a stovetop pressure cooker to make this curry sauce. You can even use a kadai, but the pressure cooker really cooks it very fast and efficiently. Switch on your instant pot on saute mode. Once warm, add in the cumin seed and saute it for a few seconds. Then now goes in the ginger garlic paste, the fresh green chilies and the dried red chilies. Saute them well for a few seconds. Now goes in chopped white onions. I like to use white onions in Malai Kofta gravy. You can use the red ones also. Saute well for 1 minute or until translucent. Now goes in the turmeric powder. Add in the coriander powder and all the whole spices like bay leaves, cinnamon sticks, peppercorns and cloves. You can totally omit the whole spices and use garam masala instead. I have mentioned that in the post substitute section. Now goes in the salt and chopped Roma tomatoes. Use ripe tomatoes, otherwise your gravy might be a bit tart. Stir well. Add in the cashews and the water. Close the lid. Turn the black knob to sealing position. Press cancel and then manual mode. You can do porridge or high pressure for 4 minutes. When the instant pot beeps after 4 minutes, place a kitchen towel on the black knob. You can wait for 5 minutes and then perform a quick release. Placing the towel is important, otherwise your curry sauce might just splatter outside. Now carefully open the lid, take out the cinnamon and the bay leaves. You do not want to crush them in your curry sauce. Now you have two options: either let the base cool down and then grind it in the blender, or use a immersion blender depending on the time you have on hand. If you're using an immersion blender like I am doing, you will have to strain the gravy to get a smooth and silky sauce. Let it cool down completely if you are blending it in a pot blender, and straining will not be necessary. Rinse the inner pot of the instant pot, dry it up, add some oil to it. We are going to do the final tadka for the gravy. Add some red chili powder to the oil, mix well, and gently pour in the strained curry sauce. We are doing this step on saute mode, so no pressure required. The sauce might look thin, but it will start thickening in 3 to 4 minutes. Stir well and let the gravy come to a simmer. You can even cover and cook the gravy. Now goes in the cardamom for that aroma and honey for the sweetness that Malai Kofta has. If you do not like honey, you could do maple, agave or brown sugar. But sweetness is necessary to make a restaurant style Malai Kofta. Stir well. Now crush some kasuri methi between your palms and add it to the gravy. Cover and cook for like a minute. As the gravy comes to a boil, it will tend to splatter a lot. So make sure you cover with an external lid so that you don't get any burns or the gravy is not all over the place. Cook for about a minute. Open up the cover and stir well. You are almost done. Add in some cream and keep stirring for a few more seconds. You will see a thick, smooth, creamy curry sauce ready. Add the koftas to the gravy just before the dinner is served. If you add the koftas beforehand, it will soak up all the gravy. This big batch Malai Kofta recipe will cater 15 to 20 people. All the information on the tips, storage of Malai Kofta and how to make it efficiently is on my blog, link mentioned below. This curry is so delicious, so consider making it on Diwali, birthdays or any other gatherings. Everybody is going to love it. Get the full recipe on carveyourcraving.com. Bye.